How's it going, YouTube? It is J-COBRA Gaming here today with another NBA 2K19 creative player. Now today I have Tayshaun Prince, and I have to say, I think it turned out pretty well. I tried to make him last year, and oh my god, it was so bad because he looked like a white guy, like completely like a white guy, like just if you want his facial structure to be close. But then if you want like his skin tone to give him a more ethnic look, like how he was supposed to, he looked like like didn't even look like him. So I am glad that it was much easier to make him this year. All right, anyway, let's dive into it. Tayshaun Prince, random nickname. He was a small forward from Kentucky. He's an American, so he does not qualify for the world team. Born February 28th. At the age of 22 in 2004. Jersey number 22, left-handed, 1 year pro at the time. 23 was his peak start, and it ended around 31. Played for the winner, 75 financial security, 50 loyalty, 99. Play type 1, guard post up. Play type 2, cutter. All right, for his appearance, you're going to want the third on the top row. His hair is a short tapered. Did I say? Wow. Short taper pit. Oh my god, it's too early in the morning for this. Short tapered fade 4. And his hair color is brown. Alright, he has skull 5. It's a width of 8 and skull height of 20. Default brow with an 18, a 0, a 3, and a 0. Eyebrows are a 4 and they're brown. Eyes are a 1 and they're brown with a 2, 1, 11, 0, 7, and 14. Ears are 6 with a 9, a 16, a 3, and a 12. His nose is default with a 3, an 11, a 0, a 9, a 10, and another 9. Cheeks are a 1, and it's a 6 and a 1. Alright, his mouth is a 12 with 3, 0, 0, 8, 13, and 18. Alright, his facial hair, it's 45 with light brown and stubble 3. He has a default chin with 0, 19, 7, 3, and 20. And his skin tone is 9 with freckles and pockmarks on, along with blemishes 2. All right, on to body for Tayshaun Prince. He was 6'9", around 212, with a wingspan of 67, shoulder width 45, body length 37. All right, for shoes, I just gave him the Hyperdunk 2008s because he eventually wore those at some point, and because I didn't want to give him the 2K shoes because there were no shoes from 2004 that he wore. Quarter socks. Compression shorts. He does not have any accessories, so you don't have to worry about that. So, what's going on in the basketball world nowadays? The whole Jimmy Butler fiasco. I just saw this morning CJ McCollum tweeted at Butler on his post, like, I think it was like, I hear you, I'm listening. So he's like, hey, if you ever need to talk to anybody, Jimmy, just pull up on the Pull Up Pod, which is CJ McCollum's podcast. And then Kevin Durant posted or replied to CJ's comment. He's like, give it a rest, Siege. I was dying. Because if you've been following stuff going on between players in the offseason, Kevin Durant was on CJ McCollum's podcast, And then after the podcast, like CJ McCollum put Kevin Durant on blast. So then Kevin Durant came back and like said some stuff, and they've been like kind of feuding for most of the summer. So it's kind of funny to see like Kevin Durant find that and like come back at CJ McCollum. Like I like CJ McCollum, and despite what Kevin Durant has done in his career decisions, I still like Kevin Durant as a player. Like I respect him as a player. So that whole exchange was just very amusing. Yeah, but the Butler stuff's getting crazy. I mean, there's rumors they cheated with Cat's girlfriend and stuff like that. Like, it's a mess. I mean, all that can be just hearsay rumors, or there could be truth to it. We don't know. The only people that know is Cat and Jimmy Butler. But Jimmy Butler is one of my favorite players, and I hope he goes to a team where he'll be allowed to succeed and play the way he can be. It's unfortunate that the Timberwolves aren't meant to be with Butler, because they were bringing the whole band back together from the Chicago Bulls, and it would have been fun to see like Butler, Luol, Rose, and Taj all on the court at the same time. But that might not happen now. Oh, make sure you get the release timing slow, or else the shot looks weird if it's not. Well, with the completion of Tayshaun Prince, I basically have all the big players from the 2004 Pistons available now. I will obviously try to finish that team when I can, but I just had to get these guys out because they are by far two, and I'm by these guys I mean Tayshaun Prince and Rasheed Wallace, because by far those two are some of the most important missing players in 2K on a pretty important and popular team. Like that group of players, they played together for a long time. I think they started breaking up around the time the Pistons traded for Allen Iverson from the Denver Nuggets and sent Chauncey Billups there. Because Rip Hamilton was on there to like 2010? No, 2011. And then Prince was there to like 2013, I believe. And forget, oh no, maybe Ben Wallace left first. I think Ben Wallace left in 2006 or 7 because he went to the Bulls. All right, so that is Tayshaun Prince. He should come out to around a 78. Be branded as a two-way wing. 11 total badges. Yeah. He's also on my all-time roster for that I have going on in 2K that I will show. I was working on it for 2 hours last night, and like editing some of the players, and like my Wi-Fi shut off on my PlayStation. No clue why. And this has happened to me in the past, but like this is the first time it's happened in this game. So 2 hours of work was erased because for some reason 2K has to connect their Wi-Fi settings to being a network-based feature, and that annoys the hell out of me. Because, like, my Wi-Fi at home, like, I'm at my apartment now, but my Wi-Fi at my house will drop off randomly just because we have a bad router that we need to get replaced, and that happened all the time. So, anyway, that's my little rant for today. Make sure you guys have a nice day, week, month, year, whatever you feel like having. See you guys later.